Hey everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new, or welcome back if you're not. So for today's video I'm going to be doing a little test on the L'Oreal Infallible Fixing Mist. This has been out for a while and I've actually had it for a while, but I keep meaning to do like an actual one side test. And I decided I would do it today because I just filmed my full face of L'Oreal products and that will have gone up on Tuesday, so I'll put that up in the card up here so you can check that out if you missed that. And that was this look right here, which is all L'Oreal. So basically I just wanted to do a little test of spraying this on one face and wearing it for a few hours and checking back and seeing if it made any difference at all. It is already 5:30 in the evening, so I'm just going to kind of test it throughout the evening. But I do feel like with like setting sprays and setting powders and primers and things that are kind of additional to like your foundation and base, I feel like you can only expect them to do so much for a certain length of time. For me, I like things that kind of keep me matte and keep things together because I'm oily skinned, and things can definitely prevent and prolong my oils breaking through, but once they do, it can't kind of take that back. So those kind of products, I just kind of expect them to prolong the wearability of my products and just lengthen that and improve it. So yeah, that's why I felt like I didn't need to do like an 8-hour wear test and check back after 8 hours, because at that stage I'd be oily anyway no matter what. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Fixing Mist. Now I intentionally didn't shake it up before filming because I don't know if you can see with the lights. Let me turn them down. But there is like settling of stuff at the bottom. It's quite hard to see with the lighting, I think. But there's obviously something is after settling down here. And the reason I bring that up is because one of the things, let me bring this up again. One of the things that was brought up in a lot of reviews when this first launched was that people were getting little white dots on their face. I know Patricia Bright had a review where she sprayed this at the end of her makeup and she just had like basically white freckles on her face. So some people experience that. Some people, I think it's Sharon Farrell uses this an awful lot and has said that she hasn't experienced that at all. It does say shake well, and I think even people who did experience those white dots were shaking it. I haven't used this too much, but I know that on one occasion I did shake it up because I knew of that. I shook it up and sprayed it, and I think my face looked okay, but I was wearing a black top and I could see all white little dots on my top. So there definitely is something going on there, and there definitely is stuff settling at the bottom. And I don't know if you can even see it falling down the bottle there. So we're going to make sure to shake it really well, and there's like a little ball in there that helps to break up whatever that is that's settling. Decent spray, there's a good bit of power to it. It's like a good mist, but it's not totally like psh, like fine. There's a good bit of power behind it, but it's not, it didn't seem to be like very dropletty. So I'm just going to use this palette to block this side of my face and spray one side and see how we're looking then, and then I'll come back in a few hours and see if it made a difference. Wow, there is power behind that. Okay, so now that I've felt it on my face and I can see it, it is a little bit dropletty, but nothing that I don't think will just dry in. There's no like drip marks or anything. So this is how we are looking right now. I'd had, just before I started filming, I did powder again just to give us a nice matte starting point. So I used the True Match powder that I use in the tutorial. I don't notice any white dots or anything. Will I just spray it on my top and see? Yeah, I'm not getting any dots on my top either, my black top, so I think we shook it pretty good. Okay, so that is how we are looking now to start. I feel like I can feel it, which is good. Just kind of on my forehead. I feel like I can kind of feel it like setting, like almost, not like if you were to spray like hairspray because you'd really feel that, but that kind of setting feeling, which I like. I feel like it's doing something and it's holding it there. Yeah, so I'm going to go on with the rest of my night. So I'll insert some pictures now and I'll check back with you before I take off my makeup. Okay, just quickly before I go, I just took the starting pictures and I was about to walk out. I just picked up my phone to go, and obviously the spray had settled onto my phone and I can completely feel it. I wish you could feel it. It's gone completely, like normally, you know, the front of your screen, it does have like one of those glass things, but it's like glossy. It feels completely matte. I don't know if like you can hear the feeling of it, but it just felt totally dry. I was like, what's that? And I looked and I could see, I don't know if you'll be able to see now. No, probably not. All the tiny little specks from the spray settling. So that definitely tells me that it does something. The fact that this has completely felt totally matte just from the spray. And I can actually like scrape it off. It's kind of annoying for my phone. I'm going to chance it with a bit of wet wipe to... Oh yeah, that breaks it down fine. But I feel like some setting sprays or fixing sprays are more refreshing sprays or hydrating sprays, which are great for refreshing throughout the day or are nice for people with dry skin. Okay, yes, back to normal now. It's like smooth and glidey. So I just wanted to let you know about that in case I forgot about it later, because I like the fact that I know that it does something. Like I can physically see on a flat surface that was glossy before and it turned matte. That is good. So yeah, I'll see you later. Hey, so I am back. It is now just gone 8:30, so it's been 3 hours. And by the way, sorry if you can hear the rain, it's lashing outside. But yeah, it's been 3 hours, so I thought I would do an update because I could see that I was getting a little bit shiny and I just wanted to check in and see if there's a difference. I can't really see a difference, to be honest. I was expecting a little bit more, but I think now that my oil has started to come through, I think this is kind of the time to test it. So I will do a blot test, but before that I'll take pictures and insert them now. So I have some blotting sheets here. I'm going to use that to visually see exactly how much oil has come through and see if there's a difference there. So I'm going to start with the sprayed side. And do the same on this side. I feel like I can already feel that there's more oil on this side actually. I couldn't see much of a difference, but I think I can feel a difference. Yeah. And I'll show you those in a second, but I'll continue down the face. So I'm going to take a picture of these blotting sheets and insert them here. But from what I can see, the nose and cheek area and the chin area are very similar. But there is a difference in the forehead, which I could feel straight away. When I put the blotting sheet on the sprayed side, I felt like I was rubbing it, trying to feel like I was picking up some oil. Whereas I immediately put this down and felt it sticking and felt that I was picking up oil straight away. And as you might be able to see from the picture, my nose area is probably my oiliest. I have larger pores there, so the oil is more concentrated there. But I actually think even in those two, there's a little bit more oil, kind of more spread out on the side that wasn't sprayed. So that makes me happy being able to do a blot test like that and physically see which side is oilier, because sometimes it's quite hard to just look in the mirror and see shine on both sides and not know which side is shinier or which side produced more oil. So I find a blot test really helpful for that. And from that, I feel like the L'Oreal setting spray did make a slight difference. Not a dramatic difference, even though I was hoping for a little bit more of a difference, just going off of how it felt setting on the skin and how it felt when it settled on my phone. I could physically feel that there was a difference being made there. So I am wondering if maybe I even left it a little bit late, maybe the difference would have only been visually evident in the first hour or two. But it's been 3 hours in now and there is a slight difference that we could see from the blotting papers. So that tells me that this setting spray is doing something, so I am definitely going to keep using it, and if I have any more updates I will update you on them, most likely in whatever corresponding blog post is going with this video. The corresponding blog post is always linked in the top line of the description down below. So if I do have any more updates with my future use, that is where I will put them. So I'm probably going to start using this regularly, because I like that I can see it made a little bit of a difference and I want to keep testing it. I'll probably do a few more like half face tests like this for myself with different foundations and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. So guys, with all of that said, that is it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That lets me know that you like this kind of video and it also helps out my channel an awful lot. And of course, if you want to see more videos from me, you can subscribe to my channel for free if you'd like to. So thanks again guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.